I had a friend. We were inseparable. We did everything together, ate lunch together, walked home together, did our homework together, played video games together, you name it. We were best friends. One day we were playing a shooting game in his basement. Suddenly his mom knocked on the door and yelled, "Turn off the game and go clean your room." Then I heard footsteps coming towards me. I was so scared I hid behind the door. Then I heard a voice saying, "Boo, who's there?" Suddenly he took his straw and put it inside my milk carton. I freaked out and asked, "What are you doing?" He said, "Do you know how they make plastic straws bendable?" I said, "How?" He said, "By putting a tiny little hole near the tip of the straw. When you suck on the straw, the air moves through the hole, making the straw bend." I looked at my milk carton, and sure enough, there was a small hole in the straw. I took the straw out of my milk carton and threw it in the garbage can. Then I took another one. But he stopped me and said, "Let me guess. Do you also want to put that in your mouth and then chew on it and swallow it?" I said, "No, of course not." He said, "So why did you drink from that straw?" I was speechless. Why did I drink from that straw? I picked the straw up from the garbage can and put it in my mouth. Then I slowly started chewing on it. He watched me intently while I chewed on the straw. Then he broke into a big smile and said, "You're the best, my name." We went over to his house, entered the bathroom, turned on the light, and looked at the toothbrush. "It's probably just some toothpaste," he said. Relieved, I smiled and said, "Yeah, that's probably what it is." And then we left. Startled, I screamed and ran out of the bathroom and back to my friend's basement. I remember thinking, I need to tell my parents that I'm never going over to that house again. He sighed, turned off the game, and went upstairs. I was sitting alone in the dark in his basement, feeling sad because now I couldn't play my game anymore. He said, "Yesterday when you went to clean the bathroom, did you see the little worm in the toothbrush?" I responded, "Worm." He said, "Yeah, the worm that fell into the toilet when you flushed the toilet." I felt sick. Did he have a worm in his toothbrush? How could I have missed that? And why did he tell me this today instead of yesterday? Was he trying to scare me? To cheer myself up, I decided to go to the bathroom and wash my face. But when I turned on the light, I saw a toothbrush with green stuff on it. So I turned off the light and splashed some water on my face. Then I thought, well, maybe if I get some more water on it, it might just wash away. But it didn't. The green stuff stayed there. So I went closer to the sink and splashed some more water on my face. Still nothing. Then I started brushing my teeth, but the green stuff just wouldn't come off. It was disgusting. I wanted to throw up. Then suddenly, the toilet flushed, and I jumped in surprise. Who was in the bathroom? Was someone playing a trick on me? But the next day at school, I told my friend what had happened, and he said, "That's disgusting. Let's go check it out." But the next day at school, he told me something that made me want to smash my head into a wall. And then one day, a few weeks later, we were eating lunch together. We were both drinking milk. I hate that guy. The end.